We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Seoul. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seoul, the second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Merrifield.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
7 o'clock.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
No balls and a strike to count. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's popped up. Henderson ranging forward, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Chipper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and he pops him up. Merrifield waits on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
24.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And that will bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Robinson sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in now, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Don Mattingly. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1-run score. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. At the plate, Kim, given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Drilled to first. And a sliding try, but it's through a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Into the box now, Barry Larkin. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Takes this the other way to right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. He's set. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. The runners will hold, but meanwhile, the count moves to 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now to the plate, Andrew Jones, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cy Young. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Griffey. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Coming to the plate again, Ricky Henderson, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Popped him up. Bellinger takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Ken Griffey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Robinson is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Mattingly is over, and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning. Standing in, Cody Bellinger.
The first
pitch coming. Here it is.
Cody Bellinger.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Legs churning. He's headed for 2nd. In now, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired. 2 down now. Kim reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent.
And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the 1st out.
23. John Mattingly.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards 2nd. Merrifield scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Kim looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Gary.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Nelson Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting. Nelson Cruz.
Line drive to left. Henderson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. In there for strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Popped up. Mattingly camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Tony Sipp is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Jones. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch coming, here it is. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In quickly with it is Jones, and that'll keep the runner from advancing past third. So striding in, Cy Young. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game. Now batter stepping in, Ken Griffey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a little blooper to center. Jones comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now batting, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the... So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Chipper.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Henderson calls for it. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Robinson hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. Don Mattingly will bat next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Robinson on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Kim, a couple of singles to his credit thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Digging in, Barry Larkin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The count now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story. Fastball swung on and missed. No outs, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Larkin is up with it on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Griffey. He makes the running play. 2 down. Josh Donaldson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Craig Kimbrell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Fouled off. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cy Young, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's flared off to the right side. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he's waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. At the plate, Whit Merrifield, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Into the box, Chipper Jones. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Striding into the box, Jackie Robinson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that misses 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
So stepping in, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So digging in now, Don Mattingly. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now with the play, Kim. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Faced a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
George Springer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
George Springer.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Chris Sale gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Barry Larkin. He reached on a fielder's.
Leading off for South Korea.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Right side, hit hard. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Scooped up. There's Merrifield. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Jones. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Merrifield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Line toward right center. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. Digging in, Ken Griffey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Griffey.
The second for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Bounce to first. Mattingly has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nelson Cruz is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, number 24.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 30.
Riding in, Ken Griffey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Don Mattingly. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Robinson. And that retires the side. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Griffin is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Standing in, Andrew Jones, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game. You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head.
And that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Boy, you came up. Boy, you came
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Jaguars and the Bears. Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. He will lead this one off today.
For the Jaguars, the left fielder, Charlie.
In there, no balls and a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Andrew Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jones.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now, being late on that fastball after the change.
Belted high in the air out to left. Henderson ranging back, and he makes a nice catch. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, number 24.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. Thomas in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Sr. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Taken, but called a strike.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Lee. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For Sacramento, the catcher, number 18.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And it's a fly out to start the second. 1 away. Digging in now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Correa.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Sliced hard on the ground. Merrifield brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. At the plate, Brett Boone. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Count remains at 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Don Mattingly. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman,
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Kim. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. He's set. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Into the box now, Andrew Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Jones is there, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Cy Young. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
On the run is Griffey. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. In now, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time
Now
up.
batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Cy Young, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 0.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ball 2.
That's inside.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
And he is out on the tag. Standing in, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Ken Griffey. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Another look to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. And it's quickly 0-2. Henderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. From the stretch, the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Save. Digging in, Frank Thomas, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Sacramento, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
And he popped him up. Merrifield ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding forward now, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Lofted in the air out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Changeup called strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll.
And we'll have to leave it there. Don Mattingly will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The first baseman,
Hopped up. Carpenter has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Kim. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So striding in, Whit Merrifield. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the back.
And the second baseman is there to make the. So coming to the plate, Brett Boone comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
the second baseman, number 29.
High pop up. Merrifield waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cy Young. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Griffey. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. This is pulled into right. Griffey is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Andrew Jones, as we move past the halfway point in this one.
Andrew Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew Jones is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pops this one up. Thomas over to his left, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Jones, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A bouncer to the left side, and this is going to be a base hit for Andrew. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And the runner back safely. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Digging in, Lee, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Ken Griffey.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So it's first Felipe Vasquez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Your attention, please.
From the stretch.
Number 73.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Vasquez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Griffey at second, Jones at first, 1 gone, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. This pitch is popped up. Thomas has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Into the box. Barry Larkin last time through was a base hit. Dylan Betances trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot.
Please. Now pitching, Dylan Betances.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential. At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Lined into left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Brett Boone. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson moves over. 1 down. Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting, Kyle Schwarber.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Griffey. And that baby's gone. Striding into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Jones is under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
So stepping in, Andrew Jones. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger coasts under it. Makes the play. 1 away. So digging in now, Andrew Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Babe Ruth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Babe Ruth
goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Coming in is Blackmon. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
The right fielder, Cody.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside,
and he just misses inside with the fastball there. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Line drive to center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in once again, Lee. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped straight up. Larkin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ricky Henderson. He'll see what he can. Roberto Osuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Boone will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pops this one up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Don Mattingly. He's working on a 1. So they'll go to the bullpen now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
First offering on its way.
Doolittle.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Save. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Hit back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Matt Chapman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Line drive to left. Henderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Boone. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Merrifield onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Yoenis Cespedes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Correa is off at first with 2 away. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, and that is off the wall but in foul territory. Foul ball. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Goose Gossage enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Jones makes the play. 1 away.
Now playing third base, number 26, Matt.
Digging in to try it again, Barry Larkin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now batting, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
The windup and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Gossage over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in with Merrifield. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's 1-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Andrew Jones.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep a proper riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like Lupita. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button. Kim Jong. Roll through looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though.